Alright, everyone, we are back. Back with some more Dungeon Defenders Eternity. Thanks for the short break there. I had myself a grilled ham and cheese, and it was yummy. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be doing Palantir on Insane Survival. I've got the chance of dropping some good loot in this one. Some people have been talking about it, and I've seen it firsthand that there are some base 200 items dropping on this map. Now, not all the time, but more frequently than on Ramparts for sure. And although Ramparts is the ultimate gold farming map at the time, we're still going to get some pretty good gold out of Palantir. Plus, we've got the chance of getting some last-minute upgrades before Nightmare comes. First things first, let's gather up all the mana. Or not all of it, but some of it. Okay, and we want to start our build off on, what is that, the south side of the map? Yeah, the south entrance of the map. We're going to base our aura placement pretty much off of this one here, where this one we want to just dead center everything. Now, at this particular spot, I'm going to go ahead and throw down a full aura stack, all 4 auras right here. We've got electric, we've got the slow, the strength drain, and the enrage, of course. And we're going to head over to these sides. Now, the placement on the auras here in the middle are kind of important, that you go as far to the south as you can. So as far this way on the aura placement. Now here, all we're going to put is, for now, where can I go? Looks like I can go there. I can't go any farther over? That's a shame. Let's see. Nope, it's as far as it's going to let me. So let's go right here. We're going to go with a strength drain and just an enrage for now. We may end up adding to that. Same thing on this side here. Now this one it lets me get it all the way over. How strange. Why it wasn't on that other side. Let me check that out again. Oh, because I didn't try to put them up here. No, it's still not letting me. It seems like I put them right on that ledge last time I did it, on both sides, but whatever. And then that is going to allow us to get another aura stack in over here. We're just going to use strength drain and enrage as we did in the center. Only place we got the full aura stack is all the way up to the north there. Where's that spot? There it is. The spot on the chain. Alright, so I think we're doing good for the auras for the time being. We've got 5 aura stacks in total. Let's go ahead and hop on over to our Waller. Now, quick look at the monk. Nothing exceptional here. 1700 on the range, just under 1400 on the defense power, and 625 defense speed. I'd love to have that defense speed up higher, but I don't feel like farming another set of loot right at the moment. Oops. So let's go ahead and hop on over to the Waller. Now, the Waller's got a little better setup for walls. 2081 defense health. I actually started off, this was my first EV, so I had the defense power up there a bit too for the buff beams. But then I decided, of course, I needed to get the true buff beam EV out. We're not going to be using buff beams on this map though, but we do have those 2000 level walls, which are nice. And let's see, we've got 2 more chests down there. First things first, let's get a physical beam in here. We're going to put it right on the bottom stair, and I'm going to go ahead and use 3 DU on it and get nice coverage of that stairway. Same thing on this side here. On the bottom stair. Actually, let's go 2 stairs up. Yep, I accidentally put down a 4DU wall there. Just want to use the 3 right here. There we go, that'll get it. Now in the center, I find these mobs get wrecked so fast that we don't even need any walls. Not really an issue. Everything's going to get mowed down with no problems, so no point of having any walls there. But we are going to put a nice 3DU wall right across the back right here, and that will handle all 3 of these entrances. Now, some reflections, I think, maybe in order. Let me grab that mana. I'm not... It seems like last time I did it without any reflection beams. In fact, I'm not going to put... Well, I'm going to put reflection beams on the back, at least. Let's get these last 2 chests. And then let's get some reflections up right here. I don't think these are necessary, to be honest, but I can't remember if I used them or not last time. I'm going to go ahead and just spend the 4DU and get some reflections so I don't have to think about it. Oh, you know what? Last time I actually put them at an angle like this. That way the archers coming up from the bottom couldn't shoot at the crystal through that crack. They still got a little shot there at it. Let me bring it all the way over. I might as well do it right. If you're gonna do it right. Let's bring it all the way over to there. Just go, we don't want to go more than 3 or more than 2 DU. There we go. That'll protect that any archers coming up the stair there. I don't think the archers over there are going to be able to shoot up into it. But, you know what? Maybe they are. Let me go ahead and get rid of this other one too, while I'm getting rid of stuff. And let's see. Where do we want to start it at? I'm going to start it right there. And let's go to there. That should give me pretty good protection from... Oh yeah, more than sufficient. Alright, so now let's hop on... Who are we going to get out next? Let's get out old G-Set here. Here, same thing, nothing exceptional. 1492 on the defense power, 1008 on the defense speed. Practically no range or health. And right here on the back side, we're going to throw down a couple of fireball towers. Oops, I never swapped. What the hell? Let's actually go to this other character here and not just pretend like I am. You see, I use these characters so often, I haven't even set hotkeys yet for their towers. I just never use my my adept here. Alright, so we got some fireballs here, and then we're going to go with 2 DSTs. And see, I want to go back far enough where that it will hit things coming up those stairs as well. We're going to put 2 of those guys down. Like I mentioned, no buff beams this build, which I like my buff beams, but it just didn't seem to work out. And do I have all the mana? Yep, looks like I've got all the chests. So let me go ahead and start throwing down some archers now. We got 25, so we've got enough for 8 archers. And I think we'll put 3 here. Oops. Now I do have my archers bound, so why am I not selecting him? What the hell? Did I grab the wrong summoner? Yeah, I did. God dang it. This is my DPS summoner. It's like, what the hell? I know I got the archers bound. Where are you archers at? Let's get out juice. Okay, now my summoner is 1762 defense power, 1688 defense speed. Gonna have to dump that mana again. Alright, there we go. And practically no ranger health. The focus there, of course, on damage and attack speed. Same thing with the summoner. I can't wait to see what these guys do when they're, you know, 2500 3k and 3 of the 4 or something like that. That would be so awesome. So I think we're going to actually have to start the map to finish out the build. But we're going to put 2 archers on each side here. Let's see, we're going to be able to fit 3 archers. Actually, we may not even need 3. 2 may do it. Let's just put 2 archers right here. And they're going to wreck stuff right here. Now, these archers are bugged. If you put archers right here, they will not shoot down these stairs. And that's why we brought the adept into the mix and got some DSTs and such in there. Or, I'm sorry, wrong stairs. They won't shoot down these stairs. Pardon me. So that's the north side stairs. The archers won't shoot down appropriately. And we've got 7 more DU, so that's enough for 2 more archers. I'm just going to put another one on each side right here. And they're just going to smoke anything coming up through the middle. Yeah, anything coming through there is going to get wrecked. So there we go. That is my build for Palantir Insane Survival. Let me see if I can get Amanaza in here. Let's see, and I think I'm going to start this one right off with my Boost Monk, and I just accidentally, or I waited too long and picked the mana back up. So let me dump the mana again. Did I dump it? I did not dump it. Alright. Get the old Boost Monk out. The auras, my auras anyway, having no health on them, they take some damage right at the beginning. You have to get them upgraded right away, because only having the only having the enrage and the strength drain, mobs end up sitting in them for quite a while. Anyway, let me see if I can get Amanaza here. Wait and see if he's able to join in. If not, I'll go ahead and start it up private until I can get him in. And you know, I think I might even get that genie out. See, this genie's got I've got him leveled up, so it gives me a little of defensive ability. 212. Come on, Amanaza. I think I'm just going to go ahead and start it, and then as soon as he comes back on and is available, I will throw him an invite here. So let's just go ahead and get things going. Now, I do want to increase that loot quality, of course. Let's go ahead and just throw them all on there. All the loot-related ones, anyway. I ended up just selling a ton of those. Poor placement there. I might even be better with a DPS pet starting this one. Or using my other character. Anyway, these auras will start to take damage pretty quickly. Oh, there's Amanaza. Awesome. The auras will start to take damage quickly, so gonna have to get these guys upgraded as soon as I can here. Tab out for just a second here. Alright, I'm back. Anyway, yeah, with this strat, with my my aura stats anyway, need to throw some upgrades around pretty darn quickly, or your auras will get beat down. Yeah, they're not taking too terrible of an amount of damage. The old caps lock for the win. Alright, let's see. Get a couple of upgrades on that one too. Amanaza, if you're watching watching the stream, which I'm assuming you probably are, just help me get these auras upgraded first. Yeah, I played around. I did this build last night, and it just worked incredibly well. So stuck with it. I noticed when we did the run earlier, the archers, the spot where the archers were bugged, were on these north stairways here. So that's why I've got the app towers back there. We're gonna go ahead and open this one up to the public too, and get some more potential upgraders going in here. Yeah, but this build, I mean, it's pretty basic, but it seems to be effective. You could use the app towers throughout and not use the archers at all, but since my archers are kind of my best DPS from building right now, I always look for an opportunity to throw them in there. Because they wreck the faces. Yeah. Oh, as they toughen up, those archers, as we get a little bit deeper into the round, those archers will take more damage, or start dishing out more damage. But, you know, it's kind of easy mode with just the auras from the start. Silent Night. I think Silent Night was in a run earlier. Silent Night's even on my friends list, I believe. Yeah. But as you progress with this map, your hot loot spot is going to be all the way down here to the south. Right here is going to be the spot. There's going to be all kinds of stuff dropping right here that makes for real easy looting. And of course those archers just tear up anything that pushes it up, so even though there's only 2 of them there, they still get the job done. Ooh, I missed the window there with the lag. All the mobs were dead already. That's all good. Yeah, I wish the genies were what they were before, but whatever. It takes you an extra 2 minutes or whatever. Alright, we got our first challenge coming in. Mr. Ogre, he's gonna get his ass beat down. Oh, that's weird. Amanaza just said the boosters work better for loot drops the area where your character is in. That seems strange, but maybe. Uh-oh. Gonna get knocked over the ledge if I'm not careful here. Get that lightning all the way up here. Thin out all the little ones before it makes it to the top of the stairs here. That way the archers can just mow down the big guys. Alright, looks like those R's in the middle are needing some love. Just, I hate to be using up mana on the boost so soon, but it's the easiest way to heal the R's. It just brings them up so fast. These guys basically with these enraged R's, until they get changed, the enraged R's just, you know, if you've got any sort of a pinched area like that, it's just going to create a complete roadblock for you. You almost don't need anything up. Amanaza had said earlier he thought it would be beneficial if my R's were a little smaller here. I guess I could make the R's smaller but hit harder, but like I said later in the map, there's going to be mobs will push up to the physical beam there. And we got those all the way up. I guess I should start looting, huh? I haven't been paying attention to loot at all. See how fast those R's are healed? It's like 2 seconds. Once you punt, you know, you hit your tower boost, and they're like instantly upped. And there's Vesh. Oh shit! Almost got myself caught up in the middle. How we doing over there? We're good. We're good here. It's pretty much good everywhere until like I said, once the tougher mobs come. they'll be able to push in a little bit further. But having a full party of 4 now will help that, getting those archers a little bit of play. Emergency! I'm gonna go and switch pets because I do take a lot of damage on this one, this map. The DSTs are wrecking the faces. Let's see. Who do I want? I want that little genie. Give me some heals, genie. Give me some heals. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need that. Nightmare, we'll need good boost beams for sure. I mean, especially start right out of the gates with Nightmare when we're still in the insane gear. Gonna have to really optimize the use of the towers. So I mean, the range, you know, unless you're just really squared away with your attack rate, the range on the R's are going to have to be a lot bigger, and that will make it so that you only have to use 3 R stacks, where here I'm using 5. And of course, I almost jumped off the ledge. Oh no! Whoa, close call. Anyway, I mean, of course there's going to have to be changes made for Nightmare, because whatever comes through is just gonna completely wreck whatever's there. I think all the R's are good now. Maybe? No, still need some love down here. Let's see how this fireball tower does here. There, the DSTs are wrecking that thing too. My walls are not taking any damage. The 2K walls is nice. Gives you some luxuries. You can take your time on upgrading and everything else. Really, the Enrage Auras. It seems like last time I did this, I didn't. The mobs weren't down this far fighting. They were up in range of at least these fireball towers and the archers. I mean, we're only what, not even 15 minutes in yet, so. But everything is bunched up down there. Or I guess maybe you could leave everything bunched up and add more electric auras and get rid of some archers. Problem is the electric auras are a lot more expensive than the archers are. No good gear yet. Yeah, we're fully upgraded on this side. Fully upgraded there. It's like all our R's are fully upgraded. Can start going on these archers, and we're gonna get these fireballs bumped up a little bit as well. I am gonna want to put some into these walls here before too long, as once the ogres hit the 3 million mark or whatever, they're gonna be pushing up to those physical walls. You would think, anyway. This is definitely not, although it's a pretty optimal build for surviving it, it's not a very solid build for looting. It's not, like my Ramparts build is 100% perfect. It makes all the loot drop in 3 neat little piles, as long as people aren't running off killing things at the entrances or whatever. But we don't get the 3 neat little piles, or 5 neat little piles or whatever on this map. Now we do have too many guys fighting below. Is our problem? Which that would be fine if I had electric R's on top of it. They could just sit there all day. A little lag on that upgrade there. There it went, finally. This map is, it's a very laggy map. It seems like some are worse than others, and I think this is probably the worst as far as lag. I end up getting just a ton of it. Put a couple points on those walls just because I know I'm going to need it eventually. Yeah, this one finally took a hit. Another nice thing on this map about the Boost Monk is there's a lot of range in between the R stacks, but it still only takes, I mean, less than 10 seconds, 12 seconds to go through and heal all the R's on the entire map with your boost. Yep, we're pretty squared away. I mean, I'm debating on possibly eliminating. If I eliminated 2 archers, I would have 7. That's still only enough. I would have to eliminate 3 archers to be able to throw down 2 electric beams. But I think that may improve the looting situation. Yeah, as soon as the archers turn and start focusing on those ogres, they have no chance of making it through the physical wall. Yeah, the difference I have right now with this build versus last time is the last time I did this, my tower attack was a lot higher. I think my tower attack was like 300 to 400 higher. And my tower range was 300 to 400 lower. And yeah, I really think that made the difference. As far as the grouping, it's a terrible grouping right now with this build. Just not getting a real good opportunity at looting. Because they're all just swinging at each other in the pile. Solid build. I think it might be a good build for Nightmare, and I'm assuming the enrage buffs or the enrage R's will be changed soon, since there was forum posts about it and everything else. Whoa. God, I'm just really coming close to jumping off the edges this round. Not that I haven't been known to do that in the past. I don't think I did too many endless moans in OMD2 without jumping in the drink at some point. Reflective walls are good. I guess I could bring this fireball tower up to the 3 stars. pretty solid. Yeah, see, there's just too much. There's too much in this pile. And if these guys were dying quicker, or maybe the answer would be getting on a DPS character. If I was on a DPS character and I could run through and wreck everything, it would be more looting opportunities there. Tons more looting opportunities, in fact. I don't even think we need to touch these other walls. I mean, maybe the physicals, but I don't think these two reflectives back here need any more help. Oh, there was an ogre that made it all the way up to here before getting promptly smashed. The archers must have been distracted. I guess this would be a good power leveling build with these stats, because you could park your guys up in the middle and just forget they existed. Way too easy to heal these R's up with this boost monk. Now, if you could get a boost monk up to 1,000,000 damage per second range DPS with still having this much defensibility, then you have something really special. See all those bazillions of little hits there for 700, 400, all that. Are all those guys fighting each other. We could throw in an electric R right on top of that, then those mobs would be dying a lot quicker. Now you still do get the nice little loot piles back here, because they're to the point now where they're working up the steps, and then the guys that come through out of this entrance, there's a lot of ogres out of there, and their loot always drops here for you. So that's kind of nice. This is definitely the money side of this map anyway. I mean, any sort of piles or whatever will be right here. Yeah, Manaza, that's really what it's all about. You know, at this stage in the game anyway, you want to get the nice little loot piles. It drives me nuts in some of those Ramparts insane survivals. Of course, I'm still doing a ton of those for the gold, but it's so irritating when somebody logs in on a barbarian or whatever, and all they do is run around swinging at everything close to the entrance. It's like, dude, come on, you can make looting here so much easier. Just fucking quit. Now, a barbarian on this map, running through, smashing face, would be ideal, or any DPS character right there for that matter. I would hop over on the Jester and get some of those piles cleared out, but I want to be able to do all this AoE healing. You can show me your run later if you want, Amanaza. I'm not going to stream it, but I'll run through it with you and then maybe do a build of it. If I know you said you lowered your range, your tower range, your R's were substantially bigger than mine. But yeah, anyway, you get the opportunity to get some 200 base level items here, which is nice. But everything's you know, nothing's got a chance of getting to your crystal. Yeah, this is the money spot right here. Get all the good shit going back here. See you there, Vesh. $190 tower damage. That's awesome. On the trap gun. There's not many upgrades currently that I would bother spending any gold on at this point. But I would like to get, if I just got a piece that was a awesome leather upgrade for my monk, my Aura monk, I would definitely probably spend the gold on. I do wish I would have put more into my monk at the beginning. Yeah, the traps are awful. I mean, I used to always use... Well, I used a lot of gas traps in DD1. And the traps are awful right now. I mean, I'm surprised more people don't complain about them, but other than a few out there, most people have like bitched once about it and then dropped it and never said anything else. God dang it, I got somebody else beating on my door. I will be back in a moment. Alright, I'm back. How awesome is that? FedEx and UPS in the same day. I'm not positive. I mean, look, yep, this one came from the NVIDIA store, so I'm assuming this is going to be my case for my Shield tablet. there were some issues with my shield order at the beginning, so they refunded me the money for the case and said they would send me one for free when they came back in stock. And I'm assuming that's what that is. So I got the case and the second controller in the same day. Awesome news for my NVIDIA Shield gaming, which I haven't done a lot of yet. I'll be playing around with all kinds of Shield optimized games, and I'll probably do a few Minecraft Pocket Edition playthroughs, and I know I'm going to be doing some Dungeon Defenders Eternity on it. Where's all the loot at? Yeah, I need to get... Amanaza, I need to check out your strat. If you got time, I'll do one with you later. And see if we can figure out the ultimate looting strategy for this map. Which I think we got the ultimate looting strategy for Ramparts. But this is definitely not... This is the ultimate AFKing strategy, I think. For power leveling, it'd be great. But this is not ideal for looting at all. You do get this sweet spot here on this end, but that's pretty much it. How much are these the DSTs are hitting for? 675,000 buffed. That's awesome. I haven't seen any really exceptional pieces drop yet, and I haven't been looking super closely. Uh-oh, what was that? What the hell? A flyer, maybe? I don't know what could have possibly made it in here. Maybe a random projectile? I'm not sure, but I don't see anything near it. Of course, that still happens from time to time. I've seen the crystal just explode on ramparts with with the same build I've used 100 times and nothing anywhere near it. Is your buff? Nah, that would be awesome if your buff worked on your minions from the in-range aura. Tower boost, that would be kick-ass. I'm down to take a look. Now we're just getting to the second half of the run. So I mean, if the better chance of quality loot is going to be towards the end. Let me take a quick look in my item box. I know I haven't looted many items, but see if I've gotten anything of decent quality. Let's take a peek. See what kind of goodies I've gotten. I don't think I've gotten any pets. Now I've yet to see a splendid pet drop on this map. But I have seen some I've seen some decent amulets, exemplaries. I haven't seen any splendid amulets in here. In fact, I don't even own a splendid amulet yet. I haven't seen a splendid amulet anywhere. But let's see what kind of splendids we've gotten so far. Any junk. Yeah, nothing that jumps out so far. Or those I already had. I haven't gotten many splendids at all yet. Go ahead and clear up the space while I'm here. Just gonna sell all that crap. Well, that put me over the 600,000 mark again. It's been, there it is. I was gonna say, it's been a while. Been a couple of days since I was over 600K. Because I got spend happy. Yeah, I still have no clue what could have hit. I mean, I guess it could have been either a flyer or a stray projectile, but I just don't see how a flyer could have made it in that far with 6 archers right there, 3 on each side. Flyers from any side will get affected. So, not sure what happened there. Now, why on earth was that one highlighted? I gotta go through and fix that, my filters or whatever for what I'm seeing on the ground. Head back up to that other side. That other side's really the spot. That's where all the good stuff's dropping. Take the long way. Take the scenic route here. I guess that's the shortcut. The scenic route would be the safer way through the middle. Who do we have there? Got the wife on the phone. Hold on just a sec, guys. Alright, I'm back. So we had some stair issues, you say there? Saw you type stairs in. The archers on the stairs? Is that what you're referring to? Now these archers on the sides, anything that walks around and walks up here, they fuck it up. It's just this one. Just this stairway right here is the only one I've seen a problem with. These stairs? These guys are shooting. It's just nothing's coming up far enough to get into range. Anything that walks up here, these guys are shooting them. And they're shooting the archer, or the flyers. Nothing's making it. Or these archers just aren't. Or no, they're not shooting, huh? Yeah, they are. No, they should be shooting that flyer right there, and they're not. Because he's on our side right at the moment. I think the biggest, really the main problem with this strategy, I mean, is this is definitely a power leveling strategy. This is not a loot farming or gold farming strat for sure. Oh, I see what you're saying. See there, they started shooting. It seems like they are a little delayed on shooting here. I didn't notice that the last time I ran it. Now, the last time I ran it, I had them in a little bit too far, and they didn't get a whole lot of action. But it seemed like the mob packs did come up farther. Yeah, they're shooting those things on the stairs. It seems like they're not shooting them when they should be. Like here, I don't think their range is good. I mean, yeah, their range should be good enough to make it out here to these guys. But when that mob came up a minute ago, they shot it. They just waited a really long time. This one really, it's really just been all about the enrages. In fact, let me get rid of an archer and test out a electric aura on one side there. See what that does. Grab a little more mana on the way over, maybe. Quick heal on these guys. Alright, let's do it right here. Let me get rid of, I'll get rid of, say, that archer. And throw an electric in down here. Yep, I'm all, what the hell. He got shot here at the base of the stairs, it looked like to me. But he had a little time where he was walking from here to here where they didn't shoot at him. Like that one right there, it was bouncing around. I don't know if that was just a glitched mob or what. Need to five defensive units, so I need to get rid of another archer. Yeah, I'll get rid of that one. And let's throw an electric in right here and see how much more kill that adds to this area. With them all bunched up like that, I'm assuming it's going to add quite a bit. Well, that definitely cleared out that side. Let's see. Let me grab my other monk here real quick. Get some quick healing done here, and then I'll get that electric all the way up to 3 stars. But these archers just aren't getting a lot of work in. I mean, see there, they shot no problem. That mob coming up just got roasted, just as he should. See what he gave up. Junk. He gave up some vendor loot. Yeah, the problem is it's just not clearing. It's not clearing out that area fast enough, or it's doing it in a way where you're so far behind or so far away that the loot's not dropping or not registering on the floor or whatever. I tell you, with the electric auras here too, it almost seems like you could go with just maybe even a DST up here instead of these archers. Maybe even, well, I mean, it's not a matter of surviving it, like I said earlier. It's a matter of getting the loot bunched up appropriately. The DSTs would kill, you know, of course it would kill everything, but how are the loot groupings going to be? Laggy, laggy. That may have been what hit the crystal as lag. Seemed like that ogre there. No, he did make it pretty far. He made it all the way to there. And the archers like insta-killed him, so they should have been shooting at him when he was coming up the stairs here. So it's definitely still something a little bit off with the archers on the stairways. These entrances here are definitely the worst, though. With archers, they just won't. They won't hit anything at all coming up these stairs. What the hell is that? Am I full? How can I possibly be full? Did I not sell stuff when I was just at the item box a minute ago? I must not have. No, what the hell? Or it was just lag. This map is just terrible for it. Damn mouse wigging again. Oh, my wall took a little damage there, finally. Yeah, there it goes. That must have just been lag. I was gonna say, there's no way I filled the item box that quick. I mean, I haven't hardly been looting anything. Looking good. You definitely want to stay up here and loot. And only come back down if you need it for an emergency. This is where the majority of the bunching with this strategy is taking place, is right here. Yeah, see, it's definitely it's a fine balance between whether you want the Auras big. You know, some maps, if you get your Auras big enough, you benefit from having one Aura stack covering multiple entrances. And my Auras here are just big enough, or pardon me, they're just small enough where I can't get them to cover two sides. Like, I can't put an Aura stack right here and get it to cover here and here. But they're too big to be effective with loot grouping, and I think it'd be better off having smaller auras that hit way harder, or have a better better attack speed or whatever. What we got there? Junk. Nothing but junk. Come on, fat loot. Come to Papa. See, my Aura Monk too, I've got the set bonus on. I've got him to where he is in all leather, and I got the set bonus. But if I found a really exceptional leather piece, I think I would spend the gold to go ahead and upgrade it. Hell, I may even drain all my gold if I found a bunch of exceptional leather pieces. I traditionally have been looking at just going through and picking up the loot as fast as I can and not looking at it as I go. Where, of course, in Dungeon Defenders 1, with everything auto-selling, you could be picky and not pick up garbage pieces and have to deal with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Get the hell out of Dodge. Come on, little pixie. Get your healing shit going on. She brings you up pretty quick. Or maybe the DPS Summoner is the answer for this strategy. You could just run through, clear huge packs of mobs that are all grouped up fighting each other without, and just focus on picking up loot while you're running through and let your pets do all the work. That would maybe be a good answer to this strategy here. I'll have to take a look at Aminaza's strategy though, and see if it'll work with my my current gear set. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm off work tonight, so I'm going to be doing some farming later on. And that was the wife that called. She's going to be getting off work here soon, so I'll have to go pick her up. We sold our second vehicle. Before we actually moved up here to Oregon, we did. We lived in Nevada. We both had our own vehicle. We decided to go with just one when we moved up here to Oregon to save some cash. And it's good. I mean, it definitely saves a few $100s a month. But on that same note, it's kind of nice not having to worry about having someone else come pick you up. Kind of awesome just hopping in the car and going. But we've both been very patient with that. Of course, she's got to give me a ride to work. I got to give her a ride to work. All that crap. Can't get in deep enough to get that, whatever that group of loot was there. Hopefully, it's still sitting. I doubt it will be. In 6 minutes when this is up. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one the ultimate power leveling build, because you really could sit in the middle and not do anything this whole match and just run around and upgrade some or repair some auras, and that would be a great power leveling build. And there's enough big mobs and enough ogres and such that are coming out where you're going to get pretty nice experience. I'll have to do a test on it and see how much experience you get. I know you get about 320 to 350,000 on a Rampart's Insane Survival with boosters. I have to take a look, but I think you might get more than that on this one. Alright, now what the hell? The crystal being attacked again, and there's nothing anywhere. I haven't had this problem. This is like the third or fourth time I've run it with a similar strat. And I haven't had any issues. Hopefully I'm not going to. Just some random damage going on the crystal there. I think that's lag related, I really do. Because this map is a laggy mess. Well, this side that's got the electric aura is definitely staying more clear. See, and then some random pieces of loot show up right there. I wonder if it's just something that's lagged out that I'm not even seeing, and that my towers aren't shooting at. Yeah, but I'll have to redo, after I see Aminaza's strategy, I'll have to redo a farming guide for this map, as This is a good power leveling build here, but that is it. What you gonna do there, Mr. Ogre? You're just gonna stand there and get beat on, because there's no way in hell you're going through that wall. See, he's completely lagged out, the Ogre is. See, now he's dead, and there's another one, but he decided to turn around and fight. And now he's randomly dead. So yeah, the lag on this map is definitely a factor. And I mean, I've got an awesome connection. So there's definitely not a connection issue on my end. It's just the Playverse servers, I think, which are questionable at best. But I know it's still a work in progress, so hopefully Dungeon Defenders Eternity is a good experience for Trendy to get those Playverse servers all fine-tuned. That way when DD2 gets here, we've got super clean connections. That would be awesome. If DD2 gets here and the server's still laggy like this, I will be seriously disappointed. Because there's quite a few connection issues with Playverse that I know are well known by Trendy right now. So, like I said, hopefully I'm going to be optimistic and hope they get all dialed in before DD2 comes. And I know that was in part the purpose for Dungeon Defenders Eternity to begin with. Oh, shit. That would have been a unfortunate jumping accident if I didn't just luckily have some floor to land on there. Or some ground to land on, I should say. Definitely having a tough time with getting the loot. I'm glad I was able to get some live streaming done here tonight. You know, of course, I'd much rather be streaming up some Nightmare Mode right now. But here's something nonetheless. As I mentioned before, I plan on doing pretty extensive coverage of Nightmare. In fact, I would like to do a build tutorial video on every single map. I'm not sure if I'll end up doing all of them. I'll at least do the maps that are important to farming or to leveling. Yeah, it's one part of the original Dungeon Defenders I did miss was the pure strategy mode. As I'm a huge fan of the tower defense games in general, I really like pure strategy. And that was just some, awesome power leveling opportunities. See, now I've got one of everything pretty much. So I don't really need to do any power leveling. But if I do decide to add another of anything for any reason... Now I lie there. I don't have a barbarian. I've got no interest in playing a barbarian in its current state in Dungeon Defenders Eternity. But maybe a barbarian would be my test subject once Nightmare Mode goes on farm status. Three seconds. Oh no, will we make it? Yeah, we'll make it. See if any good's laying around. I don't see many green dots on the screen at all, but it doesn't necessarily... Where is that item? Oh, there it is. It's that blueprint. Well, that's a decent blueprint for some greaves. Scale greaves. I mean, nothing exceptional, but that's decent. Oh, no, it's not. That's a piece of shit. Look at the upgrade levels. No upgrade levels on that. That's not going to work at all. Yeah, nothing good laying around here. So anyway, that's going to do it for tonight for the live stream. Thank you very much for watching. As I keep saying over and over again, there will be lots of coverage of Nightmare Mode once it finally releases. You know, how awesome would it be for I Am Esom to see this video and say, you know what, Juice, we're going to go ahead and give you Nightmare Mode and let you test it out a little. Now, obviously, that's not going to happen, but would that not be awesome? But yeah, nothing but junk. That's going to get it for me for today, so thank you guys for watching. I'll put this over onto the YouTube channel, as always, and we'll see you guys next time. Talk to you then.